Hi guys, it's Ross here from NIU Edinburgh. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. So today we're going to have a look at our MQi GT model. We're super excited to give you the lowdown on this one. It's our latest model and it's just landed. So maybe you're on the fence about electric, or maybe you're thinking about getting rid of your car. It's costing you too much money, you're not using it enough, or maybe you're just done with ridiculous parking charges. Hopefully today we've got a solution for you. So let's have a look at the bike. The first thing to mention is that this scooter comes in two versions. There's the standard range and extended range. The main difference between the two models is the speed. The standard range has a top speed of 28 miles per hour, which means it's a 50cc equivalent, and the extended range has a top speed of 43 miles per hour. So that's a 125cc equivalent. But to be honest, when it comes to electric, you can't really compare it to a petrol scooter, especially when it comes to our 50cc equivalents. Take the MQi GT for example. The standard range and extended range are effectively the same. It's just the top speed that's been restricted. They both have a 3,000 watt motor, so even if you go with the standard range, you're not losing out on acceleration or torque. It's just the speed, the top speed that's been restricted. Remember as well that it doesn't have the same delay or lag that you get with a 50cc petrol bike, and that's because it's instant power. The range is slightly different between the two models. So the standard version, you get up to 45 miles in range, and the extended, you'll get up to 55 miles. Having two versions also means that if you passed your driving test before February 2001, you can ride 50cc mopeds on your car license without having to do a CBT or any extra training. So if you fall within that category, you can just jump on the standard range and off you go. So let's have a closer look at the scooter itself. The first thing to mention is the charge. It's got fast charge, which basically allows you to charge both batteries in 4.5 hours, which is super quick. The MQi GT has 14-inch wheels, which gives you extra stability on the road. And obviously the most obvious difference is the seat. Basically both batteries are stored under the seat. Which is quite unique to this model, because with some of the other models you'll have one under the seat and another one under your feet. So both batteries are stored under the seat. It also has larger footrests and larger handlebars as well, giving you even more stability on the road. You've also got a USB charging port and for your phone, to charge your phone, and it's got a bag hanger as well. You can also add steel protective bumpers to the MQi GT as well, and you can get a rear rack and top box. There's loads of accessories you can add to this bike. The other thing with this bike is it's got keyless ignition, which basically means you don't need the key to start it. There is another difference when starting a scooter as well. So it's got an ignition safety switch which has been added to this model. So basically what you do is obviously you hit the red button, that turns the scooter on, and then you press the ignition safety switch, and then you're good to go. We'll have a quick look at how the batteries are stored. As I mentioned, they're both under the seat. They weigh around 11 kilos each, and they're both removable, so you can just charge them from any socket in the house or office, or even a cafe if you're out on the road. So just to wrap things up, really, I just wanted to touch on a few questions we get asked in store. Range anxiety is the main one. The average person only travels about 8 miles per day. With up to 55 miles in range, the chances are you're only going to be charging your batteries maybe once or twice a week. The other one is speed. If you're just using the scooter around the city centre, 28 miles per hour is always going to be enough. And obviously the extended range gives you the option to go further afield, maybe if you want to travel on A roads, for example. But what's more important than speed, and certainly when you're moving around the city centre, is acceleration. It's from a safety point of view, it's being able to get away from lights, from traffic as quickly as possible. And with a 3,000 watt motor, it's an instant acceleration. You'll be out the blocks and away from traffic unbelievably quickly. Let's quickly talk about pricing as well. So the standard range comes in at 2,716 and the extended range is 3,516. But it's good to think about the bigger picture when when we're talking about electric. Once you're on the road, that's it. There's no fuel cost, no road tax, and next to nothing when it comes to maintenance. With a petrol scooter, there's so many parts and things that can go wrong. With electric, the maintenance is minimal. So who's this bike for? The scooter's for just getting stuff done. It's for moving around the city as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So if you're sitting in your car, tearing your hair out in traffic, or you're sick of endlessly searching for a parking space, and when you do find the space, you're paying over the odds, you need to have a look at electric mopeds. So that's the MQi GT. Pop in and see us at our showroom in Edinburgh. We offer free test rides with absolutely no pressure. Just come in, try it, see how you get on. If you need any more information, jump on our website because all the specs and all the different models are there. It's niuedinburgh.com. So that's the MQi GT. Cheers.